Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a pretty exciting deck for you all. If you guys are new to the channel or if you are a recurring watcher of my videos, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe if you hadn't already. Yeah, I really enjoy making these decks and exciting deck concepts, and today I hope won't disappoint. So you can tell here from the title, we are playing Raz Bloodmane in a Raz Rally deck. And yeah, I really wanted to create a deck that showcased Raz Bloodmane. He's an epic card. Epic cards typically, and as kind of a meme and a joke in Legends of Runeterra, traditionally haven't been super good, and I don't really know why, to be honest. They just don't want them to be overpowered. It's almost like they're meant for expeditions or something, but Raz Bloodmane is 7 cost. He's fearsome, and when you attack, you give enemies -2, -0 this round. And so as I was trying to come up with a deck that showcased Raz Bloodmane, who is pretty much never used, I've maybe seen him in one game against an opponent, put out Raz Bloodmane, and he did very little. I wanted to create a deck that really showcased this. And so what is the best way to get the most use out of Raz Bloodmane, but to put him in a rally deck that allows us to showcase, you know, making our opponents have absolutely no attack power. And so you'll notice here in this deck, this is a dragon deck, very similar to the Dragon Hunters deck that I made probably about a week ago with Shyvana and Sivir. But we're including more rally cards this time around. So we've got one off of Dragon Lookout, we've got 2 Golden Aegis, 1 Relentless Pursuit. So yeah, we can rally quite a bit. Oh, and Cataclysm. Cataclysm as well. Very important, because Cataclysm we can actually use with Raz Bloodmane before we attack, and decrease these guys' attack even more. And we are including Sithria the Bold, so if Sithria the Bold is out, those units will have -4 attack once Raz Bloodmane attacks again. So pretty cool. Cataclysm allows us to attack a unit that we want to, and so it can be a really small unit anyway, you know, really take minimal damage to Raz Bloodmane, and then be able to get the Sithria buff onto all of our units, granting them all fearsome, and then yeah, just the opponent isn't going to be able to pretty much block any of our units. That was kind of the idea. Now, I mean, theory is a lot easier than practice. I got one pretty good gameplay today with Raz Bloodmane, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Otherwise, it was pretty much a standard dragon gameplay deck, and had some pretty fun times playing it. So let's go through the entire deck list here. We are running Ancient Preparations as our 1 cost card, Egghead Researcher for Dragon Production, and we got 2 off of Rock Hopper. Pretty nice early game here. And no 3 cost cards, and then we've got 2 4 costs with Shyvana and Sivir, both of our champions. Screeching Dragon on turn 5, then you know kind of the in-game lineup here. So all the other cards in the deck are spells that are meant to help keep our units alive. So 1 off of Ancient Hourglass, we have full set of Sharp Sight, Single Combat, Cataclysm, and 2 off of Concerted Strike. So overall, I had quite a bit of success with this deck, had fun time playing it. I really like dragons, you guys should know this by now. Is this, you know, better than any other standard dragon deck? Probably not. You may be able to include Dragon Chow here. I just was including Ancient Preparations because it would enable me a little bit better to pull the cards that I needed to get the combo off that I wanted with Raz Bloodmane. So if you want maybe a little bit more consistency, maybe put in Dragon Chow over Ancient Preparations. But otherwise, if you want to try to get the Raz Bloodmane combo, keep Ancient Preparations in. Alright, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against Nightfall. Nightfall. I'm pretty good at playing Nightfall, but that doesn't mean that we won't lose here. Especially if we don't draw early game cards. We get our 2 champions for turn 4, and we've got some decent, you know, combat tricks already. We just need the units out. Preservarium's pretty nice. Preservarium is nice. Nari Duskbringer.
No more hiding.
I'm kind of happy that I've got the turn 2 attack as well, because I don't like... Oh boy. Isn't looking good for me. Oh man, all of our late game cards. Okay, we got the Rock Hopper. If he doesn't play anything, then I'm just going to pass. He's going to be like, here, I've got, you know, a Nocturne in hand, and there we go. Alright, yeah, Rockhopper seems like the play here. He shouldn't have anything in this deck that can ping me 1 for 1 mana, and so he can't attack with his Nocturne. Yeah, he can't attack with his Nocturne. In fact, we could even save this unit. I think, oh man, we might need to save this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just Atrocity is such a... I think where I have Cataclysm, I can afford this, can't I? This is a gamble if we don't do this. There's so much card draw. I think we've got to block this. I think this is appropriate. Like, these little 2 damage procs really add up, especially once they get the Doom Beast out, and yeah, it's just going to be super hard to deal with. And I think since I don't have any mana for combat tricks, I need to put out the Sivir.
Ours is the one.
What a shame for you! Danger pays.
I think we're pretty good like this. Alright, it's fine. I mean, we still have blockers for these units if he attacks with them. Oh, okay, Sharp Sight's pretty good. If he develops, we can go for Cataclysm here, which we probably are going to do. So, we're going to take out the Nocturne. Actually, you know what? That's probably the wrong play. I think we should have taken out Crescent Guardian. I don't think that he was going to attack with his Nocturne this round, to be honest. And where I still have this blocker as well, I would have been able to block into the Nocturne without taking any extra damage. So I think that's a mistake that I just made.
Invisible to the ignorant.
Okay, so he's going to get quite a bit of damage on me.
Lunari, rise! Out of my way!
Round,
Here's
unfortunately, but 6 damage. Yeah, it should have been the Nocturne that, or the Crescent Guardian that I killed there. That was a mistake. I think we play Ancient Preparations. I want to keep Cataclysm up. Honestly, I think that we want the Egghead Researcher more than anything. If he's got a Crescent Guardian, I need to kill it. Or Diana.
Find your path
I have to
in
kill the
dark
Diana.
and follow no false light.
I think we go for Shyvana here.
Business as usual.
And I can't care if Shyvana dies. He shouldn't be able to kill her for 3 mana.
You leave me no recourse.
Okay, so we level up the Sivir, which is really good. Alright, so he's down to technically, I'll say 2 cards here. So he needs a Nightfall card to actually do anything to, like, a burst speed Nightfall card, and he could take out my unit. But his Cataclysm is going to be pretty key here. So we're gonna take out the Diana immediately. I hope he doesn't have a second one.
anything I've ever seen. Darkness.
Alright, so we still have blockers, which is good. And we can kill the Nocturne as well. Yeah, he's not leveled up. Oh, he does level up now.
They will all scream as one.
So we have to block the Nocturne here. And this is in case he's got Atrocity. So, do we want Ancient Preparations? I think we can play this since we don't have single combat's good. We need that for Atrocity. There's a chance that he's got Atrocity. Nice, and I think we go for Raz Bloodmane here.
Like this before.
These Evershade Stalkers aren't doing him any good. Alright, if he wants to do that, that's fine, to be honest. He's still gonna have like attack and everything else that I need.
Follow where I can.
So he's not gonna be able to take out any of my units here. Man, I wish I had a rally. Honestly, we're just gonna take out his Nocturne here. There's no point not doing this, especially since he's got the Evershade Stalker, so he can play these units down, right? And get a lot of them. And so that's kind of like a liability having the Nocturne out. That was a really good card for him. Alright, we can play all of these, so we should have enough blockers here. I think we've done 3 more.
I've never seen a specimen without wings before.
We should be good.
Pathetic.
This is your end.
We have to take the 2 damage. He's outside of range. He can't draw an Atrocity now.
No mercy for heretics.
Okay.
Now I take to the sky.
Should I finish or wait for the Shyvana level up? There we go. Got the win against a Nightfall deck, which I think we played pretty well against. I think it was pretty good. Alright, we're going against Italia. Sivir deck. I wonder... I don't know. I don't really know. Denies and Nopifies are probably going to be an issue. Let's get rid of these 2. I'm going to keep Shyvana and the Preservarium. I want some earlier cards here. And Rally is a little bit too early. Although we didn't draw a whole lot better. And yeah, Nopifies and Denies, and Cataclysm is right in that Nopify range, so... Double Preservarium. He could also destroy these with the Desert Naturalist, which he's probably running. Because he's more than likely got the... Rock Bears or whatever. Alright, so we're going Preservarium here. Double Cataclysm. Okay. Single combat. I'm going with a second Preservarium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if we can get the late game, then maybe we have a chance of winning this game. I guess his hand's pretty bad too, though. Come on, give me something good. Give me a sharp sight. Sharp sight I could use. Alright, let's go with the Shyvana.
Dragon's rage claws to get out.
8. Okay. Guess he's not doing so good either. We're going to attack here. He's an Ionia, so maybe he's got recalls, stuns. Okay. May use single combat here. I think I use single combat. I get to take this out. Ooh, I wonder if this is a monastery deck. But anyway, we buff up our unit here, which is great. He's probably got all these denies and stuff in his hand. That's going to be a problem. If he plays a 5 cost like Talia, we actually can kill her. With Cataclysm. Interesting. I think since he plays that, we want to go for the Sivir. Don't we? I think we just go for Sivir here.
Heroes go hungry.
It can be undone.
Okay, that tells me he's got Shaped Stone, which we're not going to trade into. Let's hold on to the mana. I've got a lot of spells. 4 of 35. It's not very good. Yeah, let's hold on to the Sivir. He overdrew.
Business as usual.
We're gonna open attack. I want to get the Shaped Stone out of him.
Don't touch it.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Wow, I thought he did.
My word.
That's interesting.
All that glitter is mine.
Shouldn't have any single combats or anything. We go like this. This is an interesting interaction because it pops the spell shield and we get damage. That's fine if he wants to use that actually. He does preserve his he does preserve his spell shield, which is pretty cool. Let's pick up the third Cataclysm. Ooh, and his lucky finds. With Raz Bloodmane here. He's in Terima, so he's not got a ton of combat tricks unless he's running like the vulnerable package, which he isn't necessarily doing. Should we put down Raz Bloodmane? Let's put down Raz Bloodmane. This means he's got to use a spell to take him out, otherwise I have a blocker for the Sivir. Alright, so this is actually really good for us, because didn't he go below 3? Yeah.
If I stumble, I have the earth to
Now he could have Nopify, which would suck. But we're gonna go like this. If he's got Nopify, then we know he can't attack with the Sivir. Oh man, he's got a second one. Alright, either way, we know he can't attack with the Sivir now, so this is fine. And I think we just open attack here. We have a really good attack. that's me.
Danger pays. Make it worth my while.
Ooh, man.
There are
That
none
was a
like me.
really good attack. And now we can use Cataclysm with the Shyvana.
Out here, you're moving or you're dead.
And we're actually going to use it on the Rune Runner.
Scared of a fair fight?
So now we can block with the Talia, or we can just use Striking Strike. Oh man, that was pretty cool. That was really cool. Raz Bloodmane, everybody. Hey, we're going against potentially a Slay deck with Karma. It's kind of weird. Ionia, Shadow Isles, Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus. Let's get rid of these two. Actually, let's keep single combat. I'm getting rid of Golden Aegis though. And yeah, we got a solid early game here. This is really good. Into Shyvana, so yeah, not looking too bad. Probably going Preservarium over like a Vile Feast target.
We each hold a world.
Right. That's fine. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't do the Rock Copper now in case he did have a Vile Feast. And I don't really know what he's doing. What could he do with 2 mana here? Double health pot? Okay. Yeah, I just don't really see him doing anything. So we can use Rock Hopper into...
I taste purple.
Interesting.
Hooray.
Yeah, I think we go with Rock Hopper now.
May buys me a new
This is
sail.
excellent if he's got a Vile Feast. We can use Mr. Single Combat here. Deny him this. Healing as well, which is great. Or damage, I guess, not healing. He would have healed. Really good.
Not all mean well.
Deny him the spell proc as well. And we can go with Sivir this round. Really, really nice. I think we do go with Sivir over the Shyvana just because of the spell shielding. We know that they're running a lot of spells in this deck, so not too bad here. 5 damage. Really good. I mean, it's Ionia and Shadow Isles though, and he's already shown us how much healing he's got. Should we go second Preservarium? Let's go second Preservarium. He's not gonna play anything. Oh, Rally. Nice. We force him. Let's see what he does here. Alrighty. Should we go Shyvana? I think we go Shyvana since we've got enough mana for Rally and single combat. We also can use Concerted Strike, and we've got Ancient Hourglass. Got a lot of spells here. Ooh, why?
Whatever the cost.
It's a living. They are nothing.
Yeah, I think he forgot about that. I don't really know what to think about that.
They got what they paid for.
I think he forgot that the Roiling Sand. He's like, yeah, I got karma. Actually, I didn't see where it came from, but I'm imagining he's like, yes, I finally got my karma. And then he's like, oh darn, the sand traps. All right, Uber mashed crows. Ew. Ever eaten crow pie before? Let's see here. Let's get rid of these two. Good to keep Ancient Preparations and Shyvana. We get Sivir and Raz Bloodmane. This is an interesting deck, which may counter what we want to do with combat strikes and things. Freljord just has a lot of reactability to combat strikes and pretty much counters us with frostbite. So let's see what happens. Our mid game's looking pretty solid. If we can draw or find a couple of early game cards with Ancient Preparations, I'd be pretty happy. We could go Ancient Preparations and something like Preservarium. That would be great. Man, I'm just on it today. Jeez Louise. Pick up the single combat. Take 2 damage. And I mean, it took him a half an hour to decide that, yes, he has an open attack. And no, I do not have anything to use against him. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Preservarium. Concerted Strike is okay. We're prioritizing Sivir over Shyvana in this matchup, definitely, just because of Tahm Kench. Alright, and we have a turn 3 blocker, which is great. Give me an... Okay. I wanted like Egghead Researcher or something. Anyway, we're just going to block this guy here. Let's get a Frostbite out of him. That would be kind of good. Be happy trading a Frostbite this stage of the game. Awesome, and we're drawing 2 cards this round, so let's see if we can start controlling this a little bit. Concerted Strike is pretty good. Alright, so I did say I was going to play Sivir, but I got 2 Shyvanas. 2 Shyvanas in a single combat. If he puts out... Tahm Kench. I think we go with the Shyvana now. He used that Flash Freeze, so he can't... Or he used the Brittle Steel, so if he has Tahm Kench, he can't use Flash Freeze. He could have Troll Chance still, though. It's an Ash deck, right? Yeah. There's Tahm Kench. Yeah. So we're going to attack here. We want him to block with the Tahm. I doubt he will.
Ready the torches.
We're going to target the Crusty Codger. This gets us above. This forces him to use Troll Chant potentially, and it will also, if we kill, get us above this 6 damage range for Tahm Kench, so he's forced to use spells on us. And I kind of want to use this now before he has the parts to use Frostbite, so... Oh, I lied. I forgot he was buffed. She was buffed, I mean.
Oh, I don't
We can still use Concerted Strike, though. Ooh, what we want him to do. I guess we got a second Shyvana as well. If he eats the... That's a lot of damage. This has to be a Frostbite, yeah. Has to be. So I think we're okay with this.
allow me a small sip.
Now the question is, I think we put out Sivir.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
That's a little annoying.
Appetizers aplenty.
He has used one. I think Sithri is the right play here. This forces him again to use a spell if he wants to take out Cithria. So I think this is okay.
Excuse my impertinence.
He's used a lot. I mean, he could just have more, but
Look out for reavers.
kind of allowing him to draw as well. It kind of sucks that he's got all these cards. Unfortunately, cannot use an acquired taste on Sivir.
This establishment's fair.
Good rally. Does rally do me any good? I think we need to go with the Shyvana here.
I confess to a weakness for both.
He's got more frostbites. I mean, we just gotta take it, I guess. I don't know.
I will unite the Freljords.
Troll chant. I think I ordered this wrong. I should have done it with the Shyvana. But we get a second Shyvana. He needs Troll Chant. Right here, he needs Troll Chant. That's the only thing that can keep him alive. And we get 2 cards out because of this.
Dragon blood,
So double Shyvana.
Weakness for both.
Yeah, double Shyvana, and we should have ordered that differently. That was very poorly ordered there, because I could have got a Fury proc, and now our opponent surrenders. So there we go. We would have got Raz Bloodmane out, but I think he just used way too many of his Frostbites early on in the game, and that ended up kind of biting him right there. Now, it was kind of a gamble, but we did need to go for it. The Troll Chant could have definitely come out and protected him, but fortunately he didn't have it. But if we didn't, then we were going to lose that game.